When it comes to gardening on the Gulf Coast, perhaps no one knows more than this man right here. This is Bill Finch with Mobile Bay Magazine. Good to see you, Bill.
Hey, good to see you, Joe. You know, it's I couldn't get you to my garden, so I thought, well, maybe I'll bring a little of my garden to you. And it's the first day of July. First day of July. It is so incredibly hot. People have such a hard time with their gardens this time of year. But look at this. Look at this.
This is a beautiful array of color on the table right here. What do we all have here,
Well,
Bill?
we got, look at these beautiful eggplants. Oh, they do this, all different kinds of eggplants. I love eggplants. These are some Asian eggplants, and then here's a great one from India. I love that one. Great peppers, beautiful peppers this time of year. All sorts of flowers. Look at these beautiful phlox. Isn't that great? And one of my favorites for this time of year, crinum lilies. Crinum lilies, you know, one of our Gulf Coast specialties. Big lilies, big bodacious lilies. Look how beautiful they are. You know, and it's very interesting. These are things we do well here on the Gulf Coast, and we're doing them well because why? July is hot.
Well,
they love it hot.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that, because people think when it's so sweltering hot they can't do much in the garden, but you're saying that we can do otherwise.
Yeah, you know, I have a really interesting article this month in Mobile Bay Monthly Magazine in which I talk about how important even the hot nights of July are for these garden plants. Things like watermelons. You know, I have a lady, we were talking to a lady from FEMA who came in from Portland. She said, how do you get your watermelons so early here? You know, she's talking to the watermelon queens. They said, well, I'll tell you why. It's our hot nights. They love our hot nights. So many of our traditional plants like okra and field peas and eggplants and basil and peppers and these beautiful crinum lilies, they actually thrive in our hot nights. And that's what that article in Mobile Bay Monthly is about this month.
A quick sidetrack note. It's interesting to me when you held these up that these are all eggplants, but they look so different.
They're different. You know, these are... Eggplants are originally from Southeast Asia, and in places like Vietnam and China, they've done really wonderful things with eggplants. And my favorite eggplants are actually from Southeast Asia. They have a better taste, and Southeast Asian climate's very similar to ours. So these eggplants do very well there, as they do here.
Well, there we go. So tell us a little bit about your articles that will be appearing in the Mobile Bay Magazine. Now, what did you start off with in June? June was your first article.
Yeah,
right?
June we had a great article, sort of about why do you do the things you do in the garden? You know, we all have interesting habits. We all have weird habits. I have this weird habit of tying knots in my daffodil leaves after they bloomed, and I got that from an 80-year-old neighbor who I said, Miss Keehan, that makes no sense that you do that. But you know, it doesn't make any sense, except I do it to celebrate her. So it's sort of a way of thinking, why do we have the habits we have in our garden? It's a very interesting article. This month is about these hot July nights and how it sort of transforms the way we live here on the Gulf Coast, how it transforms our garden. I'm very excited about next month. We've got an article on shelling peas. People forget about shelling peas and what a tradition that was here in the South. So that's a really cool article. But each month something different, and we've got a little almanac that says, here's what you do right now. You can do this right now in your garden. So it's a real neat little index to what you can be doing in your garden right now.
That's fantastic, and a great guide for all those gardeners out there who are looking to do more in their garden as well. So you can look for Bill Finch's articles every month in Mobile Bay Magazine. And if they want to contact you with any questions or anything like that, can they do that as well?
Sure. Plain gardening at yahoo.com.
There we go. All right, so we'll have all this information online, but like we showed you this morning, a beautiful summer display here on the table. You can beat the heat in your garden and make grow some fantastic things. Great work today, Bill. We appreciate having you on.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, back.